me get all your sheets up, by the way, so I can look at wish lists. Because even if I don't give you stuff on wish lists, right?
It's good.
I
You
like
wanna-
having it up.
You know, I like mainly a lot of riding Pokemon, but I have some that you can't ride on, like Galarian Meowth, Zigzagoon, Mimikyu. Technically Sneasel until it evolves into a Sneasler.
Wait, you have Mimikyu? What?
I had it a while back, yeah.
Oh, on your wish list. I was like, wait, you have a
No.
Mimikyu?
I'm talking about wishlist, yeah.
I
Rolling
was
for my
so
luck real
confused.
quick. Oh, that's not a bad roll. For my kind of luck today.
Yeah. So I have 4d6 for perception, so I might be able to help someone.
Yeah.
So
This
so
is
Neo's going
also-
first no matter what, but do we want to all pretty much roll to see if we assist Neo or anything?
Yeah, basically. Also, just want to say this as well. This is another joke because I said this to you during last session, Weepin.
Yeah.
Hey, Neo, just so you know, you at most would get like 2 pseudos, okay? You are not getting all 4 on your wish list by the end.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm going to go ahead and roll
That's
my
just
perception before I forget.
That isn't just in form of like I will do my best, but I don't
Uh,
I don't think 4 pseudos. You know what I mean?
am I happy with that? 2 6s, a 1, and a 3.
I mean,
It can go up to 24.
it's above average. I
Like, I
think
could-
a 16 will get you something pretty good.
I could re-roll it with a +2, but if I fell there, I can't re-roll it again.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with a 16.
Ba, 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 ba. Yeah,
Oh, and
I don't do
just for-
perception rolls.
also,
Yeah.
man, just for reference, I did buy the 5 Great Balls off your character last time, so
Perfect.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. I bought a ton as well. I still have 2 of the music balls as well, in case I do want to do something that... Do they have to have the dance/song move, or is it if they can learn it on?
I can learn it.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, I will say this as a warning. I have not decided what's going to be in the shop. If I don't decide by later tonight, I will just send it in the group chat a list of stuff you can buy in the price, right?
And we'll just say in the group chat...
Or
what we
like
do
I'll
with the
tell you
ball.
to give a roll, you know what I mean, for me, you know, of what you see, and then I'll send you each what you see, right? In
Okay.
DMs.
Sounds good.
If you want to get it.
Fair.
The group chat one will be like general stuff. Right?
Yeah, that
Like
works.
stuff like the phone spray. Okay. Um so what way do each of you want to go?
I'll probably follow the group for now, but I'll later go to the forest, I think.
well, for me, I'm going to the rocky area.
Actually, no, I want the plains. I changed my mind. Sorry. But yeah, plains for me, Rocky for Neo, and
It's going
The
to be the
wonderful
forest
Med.
for me.
yeah, 3 different.
Okay.
But yes,
so
we're going to
we'll-
go with the
we'll
group
split-
to not
Yeah.
split the party.
Okay, so basically Neo's going first, so we'll start in the Rocky Plains. Because Neo has 2, that's why I'm starting with Neo's first Pokemon, right?
Yep.
First.
Makes sense.
For this-
But-
Okay, Neo, roll Neo, sorry, I don't know why I said Neo.
There's
roll-
one letter off, Don. It happens.
Roll perception for me.
Roll perception.
Yes.
Come on, roll high, roll high.
Actually, my perception is 3d6, so
That's
You've got
not bad.
this.
are you freaking kidding me?
Man, don't you
What
have
is-
something that I can re-roll?
Hey,
Or I
Neo, let
forget
me
if
help
that's-
you out with that. So you get to re-roll those, and then you get to add 4 on top of all of that.
Oh, that got even stronger. You're
no,
guaranteed at least a
is it part
7,
of,
yeah?
Is it my perception? Because it's...
Yeah.
Okay, so you get
Yes,
to add
nice.
3.
Oh, so 3. So that's
Okay,
a
that's still
9.
a 9.
Oh,
That's still
it's
better
not.
than a 7.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have some fun with this one. Hey Neo,
Yeah.
let me check the trainer skills. Roll an acrobatics check for me. This is a weird
Roll
one, but trust me.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Ooh. I cannot help out with that one.
It's a 7.
That's average.
Oh, I was on the wrong sheet. I was about to say you have 3d6. No, that's weeping. Um. Okay. You do like at first you don't spot anything, but you as just for a second you do see something, and you manage to dodge out of the way. Right?
God. All right.
That was the acrobatics check. As you look down, as um a sandal was about to go knob on your trouser leg.
Oh, nice. Because I think you missed out on one of these whenever you caught charge
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Ooh.
Let's see. For me to be able to catch the Sendal, I think I'm gonna try to weaken it first before I
I've
try
got
to
to stat the
catch.
sandal. Give me a second.
Yeah. You had to decide on a level for all these Pokemon, I guess.
Probably gonna go level 15 because most of your Pokemon aren't really above that.
Fair.
It's
Yeah.
just it's me and Igneous behind like a tree or something just watching this. I feel like I'm gripping your shirt so hard. I'm just like, it's a fucking crocodile.
I'm sure they
Probably
won't.
just tried to eat you.
I'm sure they won't lose more than a foot.
Oh, it's fine. The human body regenerates.
Uh, okay. There. I have statted this sandal out. By the way, you get to change these stats, obviously. This is just for my awareness,
You've
right?
got this, Neo. You got this, Portapal.
All right. Well,
Portal
I'm
pal.
gonna send out Shadow to combat it. So
Oh wait, I haven't given it moves. Give me a second. Apologies, I forgot to give it moves.
Silly snack.
Here's the everyone has different styles of catching, and I forgot I might need to stat the
Are
Pokemon.
we allowed to reference a Pokemon since we won't know what moves you pick out of it, just to see if it has a song/dance move?
I'll tell you if it has one.
Okay. I
You
don't
know
think
I won't give you.
Sandau gets any. Unless, so does Sandau get D-Dance?
nope.
I don't think so.
No, it gets outraged, but not D-Dance.
That's what confused
Is
me.
that my just sound move?
Well,
No.
actually, it gets. Well, thing is, technically, Crocodile gets outraged.
Outrage is a smite move, not song or dance.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just speed typing in some moves.
No worries,
Yeah,
Don.
because I think it's specifically song or dance moves, because if it's just sonic moves, like fucking 90% of Pokemon get growl.
Yeah.
And I'm not counting stuff. It has to be by level up because, or like egg move, because the issue is, if not, almost every Pokemon gets round, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that is I think that's fair. Like, because everyone gets round by TM, but me. Okay, Pokemon fully statted with moves and everything, okay?
All right.
So,
So
Shadow just looks
what
up
are
at
the
you.
speed stats?
Oh, true.
Shadow has 15.
So, hey, roll a d20 for me.
You've got this.
God damn it!
Huh?
Oh my
You
god!
won.
By one!
For the people listening at home, Neo goes ahead and rolls a 4. We think that the world is over, and then Dawn rolls a 3.
All right. To start off, I'm just gonna go super effective off the bat with a play rough.
Okay, roll it. That hits.
Don, I looked up Sandau. I'm not going to tell Neo this, but it might have a song move. I
DM
don't-
me.
It's at least a sonic move. I don't know if it's a song. Because you said
Uh,
aid list.
32 Fiscal Fairy.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Hey Don, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Noted. Thank you.
Interesting.
Okay, you I'm not very hard, thank you very much.
No, you don't need to feign it to try and catch it. It'll be whenever your trainer goes.
Also, I'm gonna do like a calculating thing. Where's my calculator? Let me check my DMs with Bakura,
You have a
please.
calculator. Don, you have
Yeah,
a
I was gonna say
pen. You have a pen in a PTO Mythical Ward.
Oh, I think I know you know which move you're talking about. No,
You might, but that's a Sonic move. So would you count that as a song move?
you're talking about round, right?
No.
No. Honestly, it was any song or dance moves. I don't know what's the difference between a song and Sonic, so I think
I'm just taking a look at a couple moves it
the
has.
question is, I just realized song may be a bad idea, and it might be just a bad idea just to go with dance moves. Like,
Maybe.
would you guys be fine if I retcon that? But it still includes stuff like D-dance.
I would be
Yeah,
fine
I'm
with that.
perfectly fine with that. Also, what is Varys's speed stat?
Varus is, I believe it. I gotta double check.
It's like 11 or 12,
No,
I think.
10.
10.
Yeah.
So you would go out
Okay,
to the
let me
Sandow if you want to try and catch it.
yeah, let me just quickly go and yeah, so I'm just doing the calculate. I'm using you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm getting what the catch rate is supposed to be.
I'm
Okay.
just doing the initiative for this very small combat, just so that hey, Sandal gets a chance to clap back.
I think it's around 40%.
So
Normally.
I have a calculator specifically for the amount of health it's on, the level. You know what I mean. I just
Yeah.
can't find sand dial.
You can type SANDI and it'll come up. Remember, you click the drop down, type in the first 4 letters because it takes Sandshrew first.
Thank you.
Well, yeah, remember I taught you this last time.
Level in let me check its percentage.
Wait,
Um
this
oh, I feel
calculator,
bad for Neo, but it's fine.
if it's a shiny, it's 10 harder to catch for some reason.
I don't automatically put it in.
I know. I'm just saying that's a joke.
Okay, yeah, okay. I felt slightly bad for Neo, I'll be honest, because you want to know something funny.
What?
Um, if you had done one more damage to it, it would have been a counter rate of literally 100 by default,
Ew.
which I wouldn't have allowed it to be. I would have made it like 90 something, you know what I mean?
This
Oh,
thing
wow.
gets insane abilities, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, the Sandow's gonna try and hit back as hard as possible. So just looks and just goes, okay, my turn.
I gotta look this
Oh,
up.
Hey!
Oh,
nat
Hey,
20.
Neo, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
it's a natural 20. You don't have to ask.
I think you're fine, Neo. I don't think it gets anything super effective against you unless Don gave you an egg move.
The only thing is if it's just by normal level up, yeah, no.
It's 52 physical ground damage and you're in a vortex.
Sand.
Santing.
I think you're fine, but you might want to try and lob a great ball at it.
You said, see,
52 physical ground.
thing is, Shadow is down to 20.
I didn't mean to hurt.
You can't help the dice, Don.
I don't help the dice. I wanted that to any
Well,
else Santing.
technically, it will be my character. It will be Varys' turn anyway. So,
Yep.
thing is, I'm just to make sure I have a better chance at catching it. I'm throwing a great ball at it.
Okay,
You've
roll a
got this.
d20 minus 4 to see if you hit.
A What was it again?
D20 minus 4.
D20 minus 4.
You've got this.
You hit. I promise it does not have an evasion of 8.
I think it's
And
anything
then
under 95.
a D100 minus 10 because I'm throwing a great ball.
Yes, D100 minus 10.
That's a catch.
About that. That is 100% a catch. One shake, two shake, three shake, click.
Now,
$10 spot.
roll for
And
shiny,
the
I
vortex
guess.
disappears, obviously. Yeah, roll for shiny.
Come
Oh,
You get
on.
a shiny
shiny
card.
Crocodile is
crocodile
pretty cool.
is cool as fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
come
so
Right.
close. Neo, the thing is, what ability do you get, Neo? Do you get Intimidate or Moxie?
Oh, that's a good question.
Here, 1 is Intimidate, 2 is Moxie.
I know.
You got Moxie.
Moxie! Oh, that's still good.
Dog,
I
Moxie is
just said,
such
you
a...
don't give this an ability when I started it. I was like, I'm not going to use it that long.
Okay,
Not enough that I need an
there's
ability.
the
Right?
move list if you need it. It gets up to Sand Tomb for now. Based on at 15.
Yeah, be happy that Dawn said 15, because one more level it would have had assurance.
It wouldn't have been the super effective until next turn, that is. Raids, Bite, you got some good moves.
I want
I
to
went
check how
Sand Tomb
Moxie
and-
works in game. It may raise its attack combat stage by +1. You may only trigger Moxie once per move. So yeah, it's basically if you faint a Pokemon, attack +1.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And how much is,
Dawn's at level 15, I believe.
looking at the chart real quick.
Oh, 220.
20, yeah, that's what I thought. Thinking, I just wanted to make sure.
That's my bad, yeah. I wonder what nature you're gonna get.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Like, we can always change it later once I get enough of what's it called.
Come on, Adamant.
That's up attack, down,
minus
special defense. That's not bad.
Okay.
And once I get that mentor perk, you can keep the up attack and do whatever you want with it.
Oh, yeah. Because of that, I will make it animate after that.
It will be a little while, but yeah.
Okay, so that would be what again?
Let me check. Pokemon Nature's up attack, down special defense, naughty.
It's naughty.
But it did try and bite you.
That fits it!
It did kind of try and bite you.
Yeah,
I know they
you
tried
kind
to
of gotta
bite
give
out
it
of your
to
leg.
him.
But yeah, you got a Sandale.
Woo. So, do we want to go for Neo's second or one of our first ones, Don?
Let's do one of your guys' first ones now.
Yeah, so I can
Ladies
go
first?
the
Sure.
This
So
would be in the forest.
we'll head into the
Yes.
forest, and then specifically, because I realize I'm the only one without any sort of flying Pokemon, I think she's going to climb a tree and smother a branch with one of her jars of honey.
Is he gonna strand Sangria in a tree?
No, I'm going to use the honey. Because the honey can also be
Okay.
used as bait.
Roll a D20 for me. I want to see how high you get for it.
More like a D20 plus 4.
There.
But the struggle is, what is everybody gonna put in the box?
That's... Well, okay. That actually... Because how does it work? I think you get 3 chances, and it's the
Yeah.
first time it goes to 15 or above, right? So,
Hey, Weepin.
nothing happens just yet.
Yeah, nothing happens just yet.
Did I
You
just...
can see a bird somewhat nearby, but clearly, like, turning its beak up at the honey.
You just roll the same
I will say
damn thing?
Yes.
For those of you, again, who cannot see this, I just rolled a 3 on my D20, both times.
Ouch.
Hey, if it was Daggerheart, it'd be a crit.
Yeah, right?
Double raised.
Oh, that's so much better. It's gonna take a long time, but we're gonna get there.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
After a while, you see a bird get land in the land and try to eat the honey. But the second problem is honey is sticky, and so when the bird does spot you and try and go away, it's kind of stuck in the honey.
Stuck in the honey. Can I? Do I see what type of burb it is?
You see a whitish grayish bird with like an orangey red head
Oh,
Did
and
you
a
just
black
find a
beak.
Fledgling?
I think I may have.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
this
Yeah.
thing gets any dancing moves.
Maybe Quiver Dance later or Feather Dance?
Feather dance.
There's a
I'll check in a second.
possibility.
I'll check.
Not by egg move and not by
No.
level up.
That is okay. I am going to be like.
Hey, it being stuck does actually up the catch rate, though. Fun fact.
So I'm gonna just be like, welcome to Team Friendo, and then I'm going to toss the lure ball at it.
Ooh.
Well, to catch.
Oh my god. You're so lucky because Talonflame
Nope.
gets acrobatics at.
It bounces off the tree and bonks you in the head.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna roll 4d6 to see if I can keep the ball.
Good luck.
That
What do
sounds
you
like a. That sounds like a B moment.
What do you have to
Hey!
beat? I think you beat it.
I did beat it.
You happened to do it twice, Neil, in one catching session. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Yes. Yeah. Trees, not my strong suit. Is it still stuck? Does it roll for stuckness?
I think that might DC. They'll be back.
I'll see what Dawn says, see what this number does. Oh.
Rip. There'll be a sense. The mic is very peculiar. Welcome back. Still not working.
Oh, no.
There it goes. There it goes.
We're
Okay,
good.
It's working.
still stuck.
Still stuck. I'm just gonna kind of like rub the bump on my head and just be like, okay, try again.
Take 2 electric boogaloo.
Let's see if you hit it with the Pokeball.
I'm gonna go for the lure ball again because I was able to keep it.
Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
hits.
Biffin, I just realized I have him on with Torment.
Oh my. So that's a minus 20 modifier.
That is a minus 30 because of my snare capture ability.
Oh, very nice.
I may have forgot I did that. I may have forgot you had that. But,
You've
to be
got
fair,
this.
The DC is actually quite tricky, so that
That's
actually
fair
helps
because it's
it is
full health.
it
There's
is
no
full health.
status.
Well, there is a status. It's stuck.
Oh, that's true.
It's still full health.
Oh.
Why did I roll so high?
1 shake, 2 shakes. Nope.
You get to try and repair the ball again, or is it only once per ball?
No, it's just. I think it's just whenever it happens. Let me double check though.
I think if you fail it, it breaks.
Whenever you may attempt to fix any Pokeball that has failed to capture a Pokemon and broke. But if I fail, the ball is permanently broken.
Yeah, I see.
Can you understand my pain now?
So I guess you do get another try.
15 exactly.
Nice, and it might still be stuck. You could get lucky.
Let's
It is
see.
still.
Is
No,
it
let me
still
roll with
stuck?
d20. It's still stuck.
Yeah, I saw that. It's 25 to evolve Neo.
Let me see if I don't really have. I wish I had something that like put it to sleep or something because I don't want to hurt this thing.
You have the Sing TM.
I do have the Sing TM. but I didn't give it to any of my Pokemon.
Say you don't need too much to do its catch rate or anything. Man, what if I say there's a reason I said it shook twice?
Yeah, Don told me why that happened.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss it again. Roll.
If they roll a specific number, Don, I'm gonna rage.
So it's a 1 to hit.
I haven't started this, but I know I would have started it with an evasion higher than 1. You know what I
Does
mean?
Doug mess with evasion?
I don't actually know. Also, it has a base evasion of 1 at least. So, but yes. Let me search.
Cannot
I'm
apply
looking
their
through the.
speed evasion to attacks.
Okay, then it hits.
Hey!
You got lucky.
I almost rolled a 1d200.
Oh my gosh.
That might make more difficult. 23, yeah.
Ah, din, din, din. I caught.
Man, it was a 60.
Of
You
course
needed
it
a
was.
60. Yeah, you got 64.
I
You
Wasn't
needed to
that
needed
roll a
64.
90 or less, and I couldn't
What?
even do that.
Wasn't that time I rolled a 93 on a 92 or something, Don? Like one of my first Pokemon I caught.
And I'm 1
Yeah.
off!
Oh my
Rip.
gosh.
Did I lose out on anything too bad?
It's like a weird orange, except Talonflame is like a darker red.
Shiny.
Yeah, no,
Oh, it's
you barely
it's
tell.
fine, but
You can barely tell the difference in the shiny because it's hard because of how faint it is.
yeah,
But
you
you have
can
a
tell when it
bub.
gets to a Talonflame, but like, I think they both still look cool.
Yeah, no, Talonflame is like a really dark red.
Ooh, that thing has 2 good abilities for basic ability.
Let's roll a 1d2. We're gonna
Also,
get 1, which is Keen Eye.
What's up, Don?
That's
can I retroactively do something as a joke?
What?
Sure.
Yeet a pair of sunglasses onto the sandile.
Hell
hey,
yeah.
Med. If you're lucky enough to roll a 2, with the advanced ability, you would have really great chance.
Gill Wings.
Yes, Gale Wings gives priority to flying type moves.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's super good. Thing is,
So
I can help it.
we're going back up to the plains?
Yes, I rolled a 16 earlier. Do you want me to keep that, Don? So I was just rolling it then.
No, I would say roll it because you could like
Okay.
roll to help each other, so you could each roll perception if you want, and if one of you spots something good, you can point it out. If one rolls really bad. So you can if you want to also roll when you guys are going up to the plains.
I think I'm gonna re-roll that with my skill monkey.
Okay.
21, 3 6s and a 1.
Oh god.
That's not bad at all.
Why are you specifically looking at this plains?
I would say, I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. I would say maybe, like, uh, I would say the Greater Plains area. I would say maybe not necessarily towards the lake, but more towards like the open area.
So fun fact, you had Bulbasaur on your wish list twice.
Did I? Whoops.
Yeah, no, the same thing that happened
Also,
with
can I
on my,
jokingly? Sorry,
What? No, go on, Don.
Neo was trying to say something.
no, I was saying the same thing happened when I noticed this on my wish list in the Bakura's campaign where I had like 2 axe shoes for some reason on the list.
Also, weeping jokingly, you can't spell Onyx.
Yeah, I'm used to other spellings.
You know I'm completely kidding though.
Yeah.
You're gonna like.
Up defense, down speed. No, down. No, down.
Out
special
defense, the special minus the special defense. Yeah,
Up
Too
defense
bad.
minus special defense. It's
I
That's
lax.
think
lax.
yeah, lax. Yeah,
Hmm. So, I'm just trying to think what you might see in the normal plains area. Because brain's doing brain. You got really high. You know what? You see a lot of things in this plane, but there is one thing that does kind of catch your eye. You see
Oh,
if you see Wantless.
I see a Mareep. Interesting.
You see a very context of Meta for those who don't know, Wantless the red sheep. It was more of a joke about a friend,
Ah,
right? Okay.
I need an electric type. This is actually quite good.
So it was like you see a sheep, but me saying you see Wantless, kind of.
Does it see me, Dawn?
No, not currently. It's currently got its back to you.
Hmm. How far away is it?
Probably like it's like you're probably like if you're entering it's towards the lake, but like so but you're about only like 20 foot from the lake. It's probably about like 5 foot past that.
Okay. I want to come closer, about I'd say 10 feet, and then just lob a great ball at it.
Are you trying to do it? How are you trying to approach?
Not necessarily stealthily. My stealth sucks. Just calmly, as if I'm not gonna hurt it.
Okay, I'm gonna see what I can because stealth doesn't really work for that, but like
No,
I'm just trying to think, is there something I can get you to do like athletics or something almost in a way.
I could do that.
Like just to make sure you know where you're stepping and stuff kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll do that. 10.
That's decent enough. Okay, you know what? Throw to hit it.
19.
Hits.
It's -10 for a great ball, right?
Yeah.
54.
Okay, let me see. It's not stuck, so
Close, I'm guessing, but not no cigar.
1, 2 breaks out. Remember, this guy's at full health.
It's probably gonna be angry at me, so I'm
Right?
gonna snap him. I'm sorry.
Turns at you very confused, like, Meep?
I'm probably gonna fight it. Just what do I want to use against it? You know what? Will this work?
I realized something.
What's up?
Can I realize something slightly retroactively?
Sure.
Reaper evolves at 15.
Oh, so it's a
So
flaffy.
so it's a flaffy. Right?
That works.
That is more like retroactively, this is a flaffy because Reaper's evolved at this point, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send out Pan and see if they want to do a battle. Pan is Skittle, by the way.
Oh yeah. Electric type moves are
Half effective.
yeah.
gotta get rid of one of my honeys.
I'm assuming you're staying it, Don, since you're quiet. Without Don's mic's working. Ah. I was afraid that might have happened. I can hear you.
My
Oh,
mic stopped
did
working.
you also you failed a capture, right?
Yes. Do you want me to see if we can repair the crate ball?
I have to do it.
If not, it's not a great loss. Oh,
Hey, great ball repaired.
I'm gonna check for you if Flaffy has a better catch rate. No, it gets worse.
I figured. Does it have a song move so I know for the future? Or a
Well, a
dance move,
dance
sorry.
move. Get it loaded.
Oh yeah, Emperors can learn Dragon Dance.
But I don't know if Flaffy can. If it doesn't, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
rain dance by TM is a funny thing.
So yeah, but you said egg move
There's
or
actually restricted it to dance only now. Actually, it's Evo. Wait, can it Evo like that? The odds? It's not coming up on my end.
No,
I'm
not
just
in
looking.
PTU.
I
Average.
can't learn the closest you get is the TM for rain dance. That's
Okay.
it. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. But I want to send out Pat and say, let's get a new friend and send it to battle it.
Okay, I'm gonna stat this guy.
Okay.
I've almost done the statting, but I just need to do the points. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'll tell you the speed and stuff. I'm assuming we can't apply training before this, or
No, this is catching, so I would say
okay.
no.
If I think I can't catch it whenever I damage it, the first time I'll probably do it with my trainer. Then like do the in battle, you know.
Uh,
I mean,
Ew, we look. What?
And what's Pan's speed?
16.
You go first, just.
Okay. How far away is it from Pan?
Not too far, because you can send Pan out pretty far.
Okay. Let's see. Then I'm gonna use Vine Whip on it. So range of 4, one target.
Roll to hit.
16.
16
If,
hits.
if I went with Brace Leaf, it would have been a crit, but unfortunately didn't.
dog, all of your abilities are crazy good. Maybe not
Um,
currently because of the team that we have. Like, sequence isn't the best, but they're
th-
still all good.
30 physical grass.
Question. Vibrant's not melee, is it?
What's up? Vine Whip's melee. Well, it doesn't have melee listed. It says 4
It has to
range.
have melee listed,
So
sorry.
no.
Oh, you're
I'm just
lucky.
doing damage. I think Ben realized why I asked that.
This thing
I only
gets
have
only one basic ability.
I only have tackle as a melee move, and I wouldn't be using tackle on this anyway. It's my worst damage.
Okay. So the Fluffy runs up to the Skiddo, because they're quite pretty close, and does a little smirk.
Oh no.
Thunder wave. Can't miss. Skiddo
Okay.
is paralyzed.
What does that do exactly in this?
Okay. Ref paralysis.
it you it's -4 combat stage speed, and you have to roll. If you roll 9 or lower, or 10 or
No.
lower.
Well, it depends on what one Dawn goes. Are you going by
We're
the
doing the
errata?
Armada. Your initiative is halved, so your
So,
initiative's now 8.
so
Not
I will
16.
go after it next turn since I won't get another attack this turn.
No, and you have to make a save check that succeeds on 11 plus at the start. You can act normally.
Okay, then I believe it's my trainer's turn.
Yes.
I think I'm going to throw another Great Ball. I'm assuming it's a D20 to hit again. D20
Yes,
minus
D20
4.
-4.
That's not hitting. That one.
Nope.
And I'm assuming
The
that Pokeball is
Fluffy,
long gone.
Fluffy just kind of ducks.
Okay, back to Flappy's turn.
Oh,
Fluffy just looks.
hold on.
You want to see if you fix it?
Absolutely.
Okay,
No, that one's
that's
rolling
fine.
good.
I still have plenty of them. Don't worry. That hits.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, hey, does this thing hit? Okay, um, I thought it was supposed to
You
be
did
50.
extra mace in my 55. Just yeah. 34.
34 special electric.
All right, so that would be after subtracting it, it'd be 31 divided by 2. So that'd be what 16? No, 15.5. So I'd write it down to 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you used Vine Whip on this thing, right?
Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything. I have threaded. I have to do that as a side thing.
No, I was gonna say we know at the very least which ability this thing doesn't have.
What?
Sap Sipper.
Oh, true.
Yeah, this thing can
No,
get Sap Sipper.
advanced abilities level 20. This goes level
Yeah.
15.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
right. It only has.
So I need to roll a d20 and see if it's 11 plus.
Yeah. To see.
Well,
Well,
technically
your
my
trainer has a
trainer will
higher
go
speed,
first.
right? So
I'll
trainer
throw
goes
another
first.
great ball.
Okay. See if you hit.
15?
That hits.
79 is not catching.
Let me recheck the calculator, but I'm gonna be honest with
That's
you.
not catching it. I've done barely any damage. And it's an evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
gonna be honest. I'm sorry.
that's fine. I'm going to roll the
Okay.
d20 to try and get out of paralysis.
Like, on an 11 plus, you can act normally.
18.
You can act normally.
Okay, This is harder to hit, but it does more damage. I'm going to do Razor Leaf.
Okay, well,
It's a cone. It's a cone too. Not that I matter. It's not melee. Ah, that's not hitting.
Nope.
Actually, I have one second. Hold on. I have a Seen Swift action. The user gains 2 hit point takes worth of temporary
You
hit points.
can't. Oh, yeah, you can act normal, so yeah, you can do that.
So I'm going to do that. So I just put that in the temporary. That's not temporary.
Yeah.
So I just add that to its health, the 14 health.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, add it to its current HP, basically.
fair. I did. And
Okay.
now it's back to flash.
The Flappy just looks at Mosquito like, oh, you missed me. And then it's like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you harder next time and use his charge.
Oh, so it's powering up.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll do the same thing with my trainer. 8. Does an 8 hit for a Pokeball? Or a Great Ball?
Yes.
44.
1, 2. Ding.
Ooh.
It's caught.
I'm not thinking of a name,
For
but
a
I need to
Flappy.
reference it.
I know you're doing mythology names, but hear me out. I have a name suggestion for you.
Wantless.
Wantless.
I could do that, yeah. 1 second.
Also, roll the 100 to see if it's shiny.
Oh, yeah.
And I forgot the nature.
Its high ability kind of sucks.
51 is not shiny. So it has static. That's not bad. I'm probably going to bang Skittle for now.
Yeah, plus sucks in this.
Plus sucks
Okay,
in
actually,
general.
I'm gonna be using the Rana Plus Sword Shield version, which is an ally within 10 meters has combat stages raised. The target gains an additional combat stage in one stat raised by the triggering effect. Basically, you can start that with Beast Dance. You can work that with Beast Dancer, basically. It's a
Okay.
scene times 2 free action. But that is your high ability.
That's not for a while, yeah.
Yes.
To be
Okay,
fair,
we're gonna
though,
do
all of
Neo's
your
last.
advanced abilities are very good.
Yeah, Neo, we're gonna do your last catch, and that'll be the end of the catching session for now. Weeping and Med, yours will be late. Your other one will be later.
Yes, unfortunately, I will not be able to get that recorded as my ride has arrived. But we will go over Neo's second Pokemon at a later time, and we'll flip to the second part of this right now.
But yeah. A bit of information for the recording. The Pokemon catch that you missed was a shiny Trapinch. By the way, for
Yes,
recording.
Neo apparently got his hands on a shiny Trapinch.
Yeah. And then, so for information to repeat from earlier, there are 3 locations you could go to. The plains from last catching session, which is between Melody and Wishfield. You could go to the rocky area to the east, or you can go to the forest in the south.
And I believe we're starting off with B.
Yep.
Yes, I guess. Since I haven't done any. Okay.
I would say pick an area based on what typings you want.
Why is to the west the void that stares back?
Because Dawn didn't design a west, so I designed it.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, there is a city to the west, but you have to go a really long way to get there.
I mean, I've got a bunch of like, I feel like I probably should at least do something a little bit to diversify my team because I've got I've got a whole bunch of birds and I've got like I've got birds. I have I basically have burbs,
And a water type.
water types and Spinda.
So maybe not the plains, I would say,
So
because
I'm thinking I might actually go to the rocky biome because I want to have something a little bit different.
fair.
So I'm probably but because the rocky biomes, I imagine I'm aware of where Varus tends to be going and coming back with a bunch of fire types. I know
You
Varus has been going to a
probably
lot of the
would.
mountainy, rocky areas and coming back with a lot of fire types. So she's gonna probably have she she's probably gonna have Shellos like on her shoulder. Like this is more so just as like a protection type of thing because she doesn't know what to expect. She's not been to one of these areas. So she's gonna probably have Shellos on her shoulder. And probably like holding Bubbles, because I think unless actually how big is Bubbles?
Like 2 or 3 feet.
No, it's
It's like a
still Brienne is still considered small. Cool. So she's probably like carrying like so I will say this for the sheer fact of the fact that Brienne kind of looks like a bunny plushie, if you know what I mean. She's like kind of like you know how like little kids will like hold like a like bunny stuffed animal like kind of like they're hugging it.
Yeah.
With like yeah, with like the arms like over your arms like it's
Oh,
just
it's
kind
so
of holding
adorable.
on. So that's how she's holding Bubbles going into this place because and like there's like tiny little shellos on her shoulder uh because she doesn't know what to expect. So but she just knows there seems to be a lot of fire types here. So she should probably be prepared with her water types in case things don't go her way.
Brion doubles as a fire extinguisher. Good to know.
Well, like I said, I've got we have Bubbles and Shellos, and Cindy, um, who's mostly ground type actually, only has one water type move because I rolled Hidden Power Ground. I kind of forgot about that. That's kind of funny actually.
I still think HP
The
ground
only,
is such a good role.
considering I
If
think because
that
I don't
was
I get stab on that of evolution.
You do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if
Yeah,
that was your inherited moves, please put that in the level 20 spot on that sheet. Just so to keep track of it.
that was a level up move.
Oh wait, it was? I'm sorry.
Cindy Shellos is level 16. I got that on level up.
Brain did a brain.
But yeah,
Apologies.
if you need help looking B, I'll roll to assist you. I did it with
Okay,
Neo
so
earlier.
she's gonna kind of, look around. She's gonna make her way to this rocky area. She's she's not like not dressed for the rocky. Is it like a mountain? What's the landscape look like?
Kind of it's more like it's not desert, but you know what I mean, right? It's that kind of rocky, almost sandy
Okay,
kind of path. Like
okay.
you can see a mountains in the distance towards the north, right? So
Mm-hmm.
there definitely is mountains that way, especially one that looks kind of concerning. Okay, that is a volcano that way,
Oh,
but there's
yeah.
no path towards the volcano. There's cities before that. It just kind of looms above everything. You know what I mean? Is this huge volcano? Which one of
Okay.
you may be familiar with the huge volcano?
Oh,
A little bit,
so
yeah.
yes. One of us is very familiar with this volcano. Muse is probably
Since you
like at
lived on the
least,
Beale volcano.
vaguely aware of it. Like she knows, oh, it's mostly okay for right now. She's like,
Yeah.
yes, there's a volcano there.
It is sort of like South Providence 3 Dawn.
But
Hmm.
basically,
This.
Musa who grew up like in the foresty, not like in the forest, but like on the edge of a forest, the plains, that sort of area where Melody is. She's definitely not really like dressed to walk well. her outfit's cool enough. She might take off her jacket, but for the most part, her outfit's cool enough. It's just the matter of the fact that her shoes are probably not really great for walking on sand.
Don't you
So
have
she's
sandals?
I think so. It's either sandals or like sneakers. Um, not great for sand. She's just kind of, she's trying. Um, looking around to see what she can see.
Well, perception. I'm having a
I was
look
to
at something
say,
right now.
I'm gonna go. Is this the? I'm gonna put that as that's my perception cue? Question mark.
You've got this
Yeah.
be.
Yes.
So you're all at that level.
At some point,
Me realizing I have a Pokemon idea for to possibly show up, but the problem is you may question it at first, put it that way.
Oh, it's fine. We'll see what I roll anyway.
I said, if you need help, let us know and we can roll as well.
Yeah. That's
do you,
7.
It's
I
Abbott's.
literally min-maxed that.
Do you want help?
I got a 1 and a 6. I mean, is it a matter of you have to take the new roll?
Like, no.
Or
What happened
is it
earlier
just
is whenever
essentially-
I rolled to help Neo, I spotted the Pokemon and pointed out to Neo. Is how Dawn had it done.
Okay.
I can also
So-
do a little. Let me help you out with that.
Is your perception's novice?
Yes.
At least? Okay, cool.
If it's not that high, I'll also roll my perception and just try and help.
I mean, we'll do the 2d6 plus 3.
9.
That's a 9!
Hey.
Do you want to see what I roll 4d6? Do you want to see what that is?
Sure. Everybody's rolling for my
15.
You got a 15. Everybody's rolling for my perception. We love this.
Well, all here to help
Everybody's
each other.
pitching in.
Hey, so there's a bunch of random Pokemon around here, a lot of ground types, rock types. You do see a ground type that, funny enough, seems to be dancing around nearby.
Okay. She's gonna probably start mimicking its dance and join it.
You see it spinning a bone around in its hand.
Oh.
I love it. Okay.
Oh my god,
Um,
yes.
I see where you're going with this, Dawn.
She doesn't exactly have a bone that she can dance around with. Can there be like a long stick nearby?
Yes, there could be a long stick.
She's gonna look at the it's a Cubone, right?
It's a Cubone, yeah.
Yes. She's gonna look at this Cubone with the dancing around with the stick with the bone. Kind of go, but I don't like. She's gonna kind of like look at her hands. Like she's gonna stop dancing because she can't do the bone. She can't dance with a bone with something in her hand because she doesn't have any. She's holding Bubbles, but she kind of looks down at Bubbles and also at her own hands. Like I can't join this dance. Looks around, sets Bubbles down. And picks up some like a nearby long stick and then starts joining in the dance again.
Oh yeah, I feel like the whole let me help you out with that is like Ruby, who just finds shit randomly, is just hands you a giant stick and is like,
I love that.
I
yes.
see where you're going with this. Come on.
Also, but how does that evolve into that in PTU, Dawn? I'm wondering.
It's a choice.
So-
it's just
so-
a choice.
She starts dancing with the Cubone with the bone with Cubone's do it twirling the bone or whatever it's doing. She is doing that with a stick. She's complete. She's just mimicking the Cubone. I don't know how long this will go, but she just kind of does this until either she gets tired or the Cubone decides to stop, whichever comes first.
For a bit, the Cubone notices her and just looks up, just like, Cubone, confused, and then holds out the bone like a sword.
She's
Like,
she's gonna kind of. Does it look like it's threatened by her?
it's confused and
Okay.
doesn't want to be threatened, so threatening you with a bone.
She's gonna kind of hold her hands up. Probably like how when you kind of forget that you're holding something for a moment and then realize a millisecond later. So like she's gonna like put her hands up like I didn't mean to scare you. Like she thinks she scared it, dropping the stick out of her hand, startling herself.
Dawn, did you check what its ability does?
Yeah, I saw
No.
that.
Look in there, Dawn. I did it over in the other PTU Discord, just so
She's
you might
kind
know.
of, you know, jump. So she drops the stick because she puts her hands up to be like, "Oh, I didn't mean to scare you." Uh, startling herself, jumps back a little bit,
That's a good
and
ability.
then looks at the stick, realizes the stupidness of what just happened, kind of, you know, chuckles a little bit. And she goes, I didn't mean to scare you." Or actually, how does the Cubone react to her dropping the stick like that and then startling
Laughing
herself?
at you.
And she kind of laughs at her. She you know, glad to see that it's, you know, amused, whether however unintentional this was. She you know, laughs at herself as well a bit because it's fairly funny. Uh, she'll, you know, still smile, kind of says, I didn't mean to scare you. You just looked like you were having fun dancing, and so I wanted to join.
Cubo does a little twirl in response to that. Spinning the bone at the same time. You know, like how like you know baton stuff, right? So it's like spinning
Mm-hmm.
like a baton.
Yeah. She's kind of so like I said, Shallow Scissor's kind of on her shoulder. Uh, probably like, you know, had to move a little bit when she put her hands up kind of suddenly. Bubbles is, you know, on the sand on the ground. Um, and she'll kind of look at her team, and whether they were dancing along or not. I mean, she was, you know, holding Bubbles, so Bubbles kind of had no choice. But you know, she'll kind of go, "Oh, this is Cindy and this is Bubbles. Um, uh, she's gonna kind of like go back and pick up her stick again, and she's gonna kind of say, do you want to join my team and we can keep doing dances like this? I'm
The
kind of
Cubo
new
just
to this sort of dance, so we can learn together."
the Cubo just looks suddenly like Cubo, and I am obliged to inform you, Cubo learns a dance move as an egg move.
Also, a song move technically, but a band song move
So
What?
per song.
yeah, it learns
Her
Paris
song.
song and a dance move by egg move. So that means the -20 from a music
I was
roll.
gonna say, so she's gonna kind of, you know, it's dancing around. She's gonna kind of, you know, take out one of the music balls that she was given from Viola, and she's gonna kind of go, "Is this one okay?" She's just like asking the
Bonks
Cubone for
it with the
permission.
stick. With the bone. Like, bonks the button with the bone. I'll roll you to catch it, but it's going to be incredibly hard to fail. It went willingly.
And you get a -20 to the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the roll a D100 minus 20, right?
Yeah. It's a
All
music
right,
ball.
that is a 39.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably won't fail in it anyway. So
Uh,
yeah, you've got yourself a cubone.
Yay!
That ability is broken. It can hit a ground immune Pokemon with its bone moves.
I'm gonna roll to see if it's shiny, because as you do, that is not a shiny. Um,
So,
and
uh,
now I have a
question for
Cubone.
Stoppy. What was their name again? Frankie?
Who? Who is Frankie?
Think about what Cubone can become.
I think it was dance. It was
What's it,
literally
dance?
It
It's
was
dance.
literally
Dance's
dance.
Mara.
I got a name confused.
It was literally dance.
Frankie's Populo from
Yeah.
Well,
from
so yeah,
Yelda.
Frankie was Meowda's Poplio.
I got them
Um,
confused. But
Also,
Cubone
while
can
I
become
know
a
you were
fire
looking
type.
for a fire type originally, this
mhm.
if Gen 7 Pokemon games, the Alolan games, there is an
Well, it's
Alolan
not
form of
it
Marowak.
doesn't necessarily have to be but you know, it's more, but not necessarily fire types, just more so
Yeah.
diversifying. I
You
would
can
say
always
And I
choose at 25.
preparing with the fire type, preparing with her water types, because she knows because she's never really gone to those areas, but she's seen Varus come back with fire types and stuff before,
yeah.
you know, so she knows
I
to expect fire types there,
I
possibly.
did this specifically, and I'll explain why. In the Gen 7 Pokemon games, in the Fire Trial, right? There's an Alolan form of Marowak that is a Fire Ghost type, for context B.
Ah.
In the Fire Trials, you have to, like, do something with the trial that involves Marowak's dancing.
Ah.
And that's the big thing with Alolan Marowak, is dancing. Obviously, you can choose Marowak or Alolan. I was more informing you on why Kubo was the pick there. You know what I mean?
Also, no
Right?
matter what, it keeps underdog
Wait,
when it
hold on.
evolves.
Okay, so Bone Wielder has an errata.
Does
That
it?
is the
Oh,
errata.
that is
I
a
put
errata
there.
there. The user's Bone Club, Bone Meringue, and Bone Rush moves ignore immunity against ground type moves.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
And
have
then
flying types.
and then the other one is this ability is only functional if the user is holding a Thick Club item. The user gains a +1 accuracy bonus to Bone Club, Bone Meringue, and Bone Rush. Additionally, the user cannot be disarmed or have their Thick Club forcefully removed by Trick, Switcheroo, Thief, or any other moves or effects unless the user wishes it.
Well, that's basically one of its capabilities named Wielder, is the thing. It makes it so that it can't be disarmed.
Oh, that's probably why they
Okay.
errated it then.
Yeah.
And then, when
Yeah,
it
but-
becomes a higher level Pokemon, it will become the Bone Lord. Where it can either auto flinch or priority Bone Meringue, or if you use Bone Rush, you auto hit 5 times.
That's
You can choose this once a scene to
Mhm.
do one of these, basically.
Dang
But
it,
it
you
only
only need
gets-
to do it once.
It only gets
so
one
I'll
basic ability.
probably so I'll sorry, I'm gonna ask Dawn about the which one are we using? The errata or the regular?
You can use the Errata.
Okay.
Thanks. You would be OP against an Electros Beat. It has Levitate and it's only weak to ground.
So your only weakness is you. With a Cubone. With the bone moves.
What
Also,
level is Cubone?
15.
By the way,
15.
15.
Any
Okay.
Pokemon today are 15.
What XP is that?
220.
220.
Also, a
I
Mulga,
should
you would
know this.
destroy a Mulga with that.
Okay, so Pokedex, Cubone. Okay. Up to level 15. Oh, I have 5 moves. Okay, Growl, Tail Whip, Bone Club, Headbutt, Leer.
You already have one of them.
Yes, I do.
Now you just need roll for a nature, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Brain kind of forgot about that, so now I'm in the middle of just writing down the moves.
No worries. When I have the list pulled up, so once you do roll for, I can tell you what it is.
Tail Whip, Bone Club. Headbutt.
Yeah. You can understand why also, because I was like, it's on theme and it's you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I have my 5 moves. The roll 2d5. 4 and a 1.
Up special defense, down attack.
Great. Okay, what nature is that?
1 second, sorry. Up special defense, calm.
Calm. Okay.
This is a calm Cubone.
Yes.
So basically,
But
this thing is
just
going to be a
negative.
tank.
But it's
Yeah.
very negative attack.
Yeah,
And
it's
Cubones are
a
physical.
Thing is, you can give it underdog potential. Because Mirak keeps it. It's an underdog in both forms, so you can't get the one that can evolve.
But I cannot evolve it if I choose underdog, I cannot evolve it.
So you had to
So
wait
I
till it's a
have to go-
Mirak, then you can underdog.
Yes. And then I can underdog, yeah.
I'd realise potential eventually once it's level 30.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So yeah. But also I'm seeing the yeah, I can probably help myself a little bit here with my nature. I think it's me who gets the nature mentor's lessons.
I
Or is that the one that
I think I do.
Is that the one, or is that the one that we share?
I think we don't share one, but either one we both do.
No,
So,
no, because it's intuition. Intuition is the nature. That's mine.
Okay. Also, Bone Club is an at-will DB7 base, so it'd be DB9 for you, and it flinches on an 18 plus.
That's yeah.
That's not bad.
So
And this is the
question
question though.
for Dawn. The thick club item.
You
Is
don't
that
have
something
it
that
right now, but it's one
yeah.
you'll be able to get.
Okay. So I probably should put somewhere make a list of things that I want. But
Hell, who knows? Maybe one day I'll
What?
just find one off the ground.
Thick Club
That's
might
why.
be too. It gives you pure power if you have a Thick Club.
yeah, I don't know what does that do?
It's
Hold
an
on.
ability.
But the ability in the sheet.
Wait, hold on. There's an errata. Huge power, pure power have the same errata.
Yeah, they're the same ability. Double the attack.
I would say
stat.
go. No, not the Errata might be something Dawn needs, but it only increases it by 5 and +1 for every 10 levels the user has.
I will
It's-
honestly, if you get a fit club, can we do a rata? Because doubled is a bit.
But say if you had
I mean,
20
it's
attack, that would
doubled.
be.
I will say it's doubled, but I currently have a negative attack with my nature.
Thing is, if you get that to a 20, that would be a 40B.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Currently
actually, the errata for the moment, like at low level and stuff like that,
It's better.
is
Oh,
better
Better
for
I
you.
have to actually except I have to then remember to put. Obviously, I don't have it right now, but I have to remember to put in the pure power errata item.
I'm sure it'll
errata.
come up when you buy it, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, the user's base attack stat is increased by +5 and +10 by +1 more for every 10 levels the user has. This ability cannot be disabled in any way.
Yeah, so
Which
that's
yeah.
not bad, but it's not as broken as the old one.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a lot more broken on more stronger Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yes, this is when you're doing choose your starters. By the way, this is what's known as cringe. When a YouTuber says we're banning cringe, what they usually mean is huge power, pure power, moody, Wonder Guard.
Sometimes Contrary and Speed Boost as well. It depends on the people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, for now, you're not getting a fit club. We're not starting with it, okay? But in the future, you may get one, but we will use a rata, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, actually, B, can I show one move for you on Cubone for a future? This is a
Sure.
possible move you could get depending on which Marowak you go for. Shadow
Okay.
Bone.
Oh god, I forgot that was a thing.
Shadow Bone.
Hold on, let me look
Bone.
at that.
DB9 base.
Oh my goodness.
Also, it counts for your
Counts as
ability
mm-hmm. Counts as a bit of bone to move.
for
That's
Bone Lord. That would count,
nice. Okay.
and that'd be stout. That'd be a DB11 when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's you don't get to level 27, actually.
So
So you
2
get like
levels after
not
evolves.
2 levels after it evolves.
Well,
B,
actually,
you would get.
with Mentor, you can get it pretty much as soon as it evolves. That'd be DB9, which is level 20 plus.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get mentor. Okay. Anyway, so the fact that we have the idea of mentor is probably going to make Dawn rethink a lot of things.
That's why there's no evolvables, at least.
That's why there's
Yes.
the evotables, and that's why you have seen what I jokingly you have seen what I can do. I accidentally went too hard on you first gym battle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm toning it down now, but with when
That's
if
only
you
because
start
it's early
ramping up,
game, right? You're like, oh,
yeah,
okay, I'm not gonna mollywop you guys early game. But once you guys start doing, mentor shit, held items, like, okay, it's time to bring out the gat.
Fair. Also,
because you forget most of these traders know these tricks,
So
especially the later gym leaders.
what are you two thinking of for your next Pokemon? Because I was honestly thinking Rocky area.
I was also thinking Rocky area.
Okay.
I think we
Do
just
you
stick
guys
around.
we just stick around here, yeah.
and then you can decide if you want another rocky area, if you want a different one B.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll let you two find something.
So should we just roll our
Or thingies.
perceptions together?
Well, you're doing your bait, aren't you, with Steenie?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I guess I'll roll that, and you roll it, and say if yours doesn't go first, we might go for my Pokemon first, whatever.
Sure.
13. Don, have we had a long rest before the previous catching session? If not, I can't use Skill Monkey again. I'm just wondering. Don? I think Don unplugged the headset.
Yep. There we go.
It's not a huge deal if not.
For the love of all that is holy.
Tessa, you would have had a rest before the previous session. Oh no, before the first catching session, but not between the catching session.
Okay. Wait, the feature may be used to reroll a specific roll only once. This is technically a second roll. So I do get one more try if I want.
Okay.
Do you want to try it?
18.
My second one still doesn't work. So I'll make my last roll, but we're definitely doing yours first. Come on.
You look a bit.
Oh, why didn't that work?
I don't know. I usually just do the exclamation mark. It's easier in my opinion.
Oh, exclamation mark roll 1d20 plus 4. You know what?
Much better.
Apparently that one likes me more, so I'm okay with that. But even though my number is higher, we're still going to do yours first because you succeeded the second time.
Okay. So, you know what? I'm gonna give you a choice here, Weepin.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe
You see two
difficulty.
Pokemon hanging out next to each other. They look quite similar, to say the least. Very
Oh.
similar. But still different enough, right?
Oh.
Actually, let me check what level these guys evolve at,
You're
just
going
so
to
I
be
don't
offered regional variants.
No, this is not a regional variant, I can promise you that.
Oh.
This is
Oh.
interesting. And they evolve, but look similar?
Oh, they would be evolved. So they do Can I make it so they're just temporarily not evolved just
Yeah.
because of the whole look? Like, they look like they kind of are similar, but like they're different colours and slightly different stature. One's more hunched over, one's a bit more like upright but still on all fours. You've got this little blue one and this little purple one.
Oh, Nidoran.
And it clicked. You've got a choice to make.
Oh god,
You've got the
I
Nidorans in
don't
front of
mind
you.
either one. I'm gonna roll a D2. One for males, two for female.
You want a king or a queen?
You got a
I'm going for
Nidoran.
Nidoran female.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I'll offer you the Nidorans. Let's see what you do here.
I want to not non-threateningly walk up to it. I have an idea for this actually.
Now I'll just pretend it's evolved because of the fact it's supposed to be
Nidoran and
evolved.
Nidorino.
So it would be
Nidorina.
Nidorina. I just wanted for the description to be them to, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
cool description idea I had. Yeah. So Nidorina looks up to you just curiously. Not backing away yet, but just a bit like, what are you doing?
I want to hold out my Chesto Berry and see if it comes forward.
It sounds very, just kind of starts coming forward cautiously, just like,
I want to
because the berry
offer.
looks interested.
I want to offer to her, and if she comes close, I want to start slightly pet her on the head, avoiding the point.
Nidorina doesn't have a point.
Oh, does she not?
That's Nidorino.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Can I just
Nidorino
get
has
the
the point.
out of context quote? Nidorina doesn't have a point.
It has the spikes on its back, not on its head. Is what
Makes
I mean.
sense. But it's
Right?
hi there, little
It
buddy.
starts numbing on the Chesterberry while just kind of enjoying the pets, which means you do lose the Chesterberry, by the way.
That's fine. Hi, buddy. I'm looking to become a good, strong Pokemon breeder and raised rider Pokemon. Would you like to join me on the journey?
It gives you a look as like, you got more food?
I grow food. I can give you some whenever more's grown.
So it just it just nods.
I'm gonna use my moon ball on it.
Because it works. It really
It,
does.
it evolves
Yeah.
in an Evo Stone and it fits it. So do I just do a D100 minus 20 since it's right next to me?
Yeah. Yeah. You can literally just tap it on the head.
7.
Speaking of which, yeah, you are failing that. I'm gonna call that a critical capture because you got below 10.
And now I guess I roll for shiny.
Yep, roll for shiny.
Shiny Queen. No.
16. Nope. Time to make a
No shiny
new
queen.
copy of a copy.
So I didn't want to be the one to have to decide whether you were gonna get Nido King or Nido Queen. So I
That's
thought
fair.
I'd make you decide.
And I'm
It's
temporarily going to
okay.
box Corvus Cry, unfortunately. It just have 2 flying Pokemon, and I'll bring it back later.
Yeah. Also be just like, hey, you got a Nidorina. So yeah.
I have an idea for a name for it, Dawn. Athena.
Ooh.
I love that.
My brain so badly wanted to say badass in the arena.
Dawn, I had the exact same thought. Don't worry.
Well, at least we
Also
know what the
same.
theme song is if we ever do another arena fight.
It's called the Warrior of the Mind.
Let's
Yeah.
see. 2 abilities, Poison Point and Rivalry.
Oh, Rivalry actually doesn't suck in this game.
I got Poison Point, I believe. No, I got Rivalry.
Wait, Matt has started listening to Epic?
Not yet.
Dawn, this might make
Not directly.
This might make it a bit more difficult for you, Dawn. Because you'll have to tell me a Pokemon's gender when I attack with Nidorina.
I'm gonna have to roll D2 for every single Pokemon. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Unless you want to just give them Poison Point.
it's up to you.
It's Poison Point. I don't want to give you Poison Point, jokingly.
Well, what do you want to have done? Are you fine rolling a D2 whenever this happens?
Can you show me Poison Point?
It's a scene-free action. Whenever I get hit by a melee attack, the foe is poisoned.
It's static.
Okay,
but
so
poison.
it's static but poison. Okay, take Poison Point. So I don't have to make the gender for every single Pokemon, okay?
Rivalry is
You guys
stronger,
make-
but I don't mind this either.
It's just
What moves do I have? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at Nidoran's moves because it only has 3.
I just reread something on Medsheet and I'm just kind of laughing at that.
Oh no. That's
Goals,
right,
dreams,
folks.
and
It's my turn.
obsessions. See everything.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. The goal of my trainer: see everything.
In all caps, by the way.
Yep.
With a full stop at the end of each word. So it's just see, full stop, everything, full stop, in all caps.
This is why when people are like, "You're gonna have to go through this town," she's like, "Well, that just sucks anyway. Let's go." I
Like,
want to see
there's
all
like-
of the things.
Okay.
Only have
Right,
5
there's
moves,
two.
but that's fine for now. I have Scratch, Double Kick, and Poison Sting on it. Nothing over a DB4, unfortunately, but that's not horrible. I will get better moves later.
I'm trying to decide what I want to give you right now. Right?
That's.
Nikki,
I mean, that's
Nikki,
fair.
You two Nikki players, you might want to look at my stream.
Oh, good God.
I need
This is
that.
the new-
Oh no. Yes, I
the new
Let's
5-star.
go ahead and.
This is
Up
the new
speed
5-star.
minus defense?
What the fuck? Hopping doll?
Yeah, we got distracted by Nikki. I just
Sorry.
used all my
Okay,
diamonds. I
we're
can get
gonna
a lot
follow
more,
up
though.
on that after this.
Yes, we're gonna follow up on this after the catches. We still got 2 more Pokemon to catch.
We do still have 2 more
Hmm.
Pokemon to catch. Also, I'm not sorry.
But
I respect that.
I'm having fun giving people options.
Oh, yay.
Oh no, runaway med.
So,
yes,
you
I
see
put out
Typical.
Sangria, and I'm just like, hey, you You do your little spinny thing, and I'm just gonna pay attention.
You see two Pokemon kind of lurking near Sangria, ready to approach. You see a good doggo.
Oh, the good doggo.
Yeah. You also
Oh,
see a striped black and white Pokemon nearby as well.
A striped black and white Pokemon.
I'm trying to think. Could that be Galarian's Zigzagoon or something?
Uh.
And which good doggo? There's multiple good doggos.
Oh. Oh no. You're making me choose
That's the
between the
choice I'm
Growlithe
giving
and the
you, haven't you,
Blitzel.
man? Yeah.
Oh,
Growlithe and Blitzel, you've got a choice.
I think we have some overlap there, Med. So I might have to breed one of those, whatever you choose later.
Um,
You've got the Growlithe on the Blitzel.
well, huh. This is gonna be interesting. I think she is going to approach the black and white Pokemon. And, you know, the exact opposite way that everybody has been approaching their Pokemon, because everybody is like subtle and like just like gingerly going
you're
up.
just dancing with everybody.
Musa's dancing, there's like berry feeding, and then there's Ruby.
Oh, and then there's Barris who got bit, almost bit twice.
Yeah, that's also true. Um, Ruby is just going to like stand on like a high point to, make herself look cool. And just be like, having fun there, buddy? Just kind of like striking her pose as this thing takes a look and is like, oh yes.
Looks at you and looks ready to run. Just kind of startled at random person approaching. Excuse me?
Oh no, you see, you're taking a look at my buddy Sangria there, and we're a pretty dang good team. Not only just a team, we're kinda superheroes. We are gonna go and save the actual world from being taken over by evil people. Do you want to be a super lightning horse?
Super lightning horse.
Looks very interested. Now, just like, super horse?
Super horse. Um, I will sort of come back down so that I'm more, level with it. And I'll just kind of be like, yeah, I'm looking for people to join my team, and hopefully I can be a really great trainer for you, and, we can stop people who are, get this, wait for this. They're trying to take the Guardians.
So looks angry now and just, not at you, but at these people.
Buddy, I know! So, we're gonna go, and we're gonna teach them a lesson. And when I say we, I mean we. And I sort of hold my hand out to it.
This definitely looks interesting. Kind of noses your hand a little bit, but you can fit. You get, one of those little electric shots though, because it's an electric sign.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna work on that, but that's okay. And I'm going to hold. Let's take a look at my inventory here. You know what? Because I know we don't really use this mechanic overly much. Wait a second. Am I allowed to? Do you allow me to look up Blitzel?
Because I don't think it's gonna battle you.
No, that's not what I'm
Are you
looking
looking for
for.
specific moves?
I am looking for any sorts of dancing.
Yeah, it does not get any. Does the evolved form get any? It does not.
No, unfortunately. It does by
Does it get
TM,
any
but that's it.
obvious song moves? Like by egg or tuna?
It gets good abilities, lightning rod or motor drive.
Yeah. Um. Okay, so I'm not gonna use the song balls. So instead, I'm gonna hold out the friend ball.
This looks as if kind of boops the ball.
And I guess I will roll the D100.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to fail. I just like giving that small tiny chance. You know what I mean?
Impossible unless you roll a 100, which we've done in the
No,
past.
100's guaranteed catch. There's literally
Oh yeah,
four
I forgot
numbers of
about that.
sample.
So 96 through 99 is bad. -5 or -2.
I
Sorry.
yeah,
So you thought Weepins was a critical capture?
just I have the friendliest friend.
Yes, you have the endlessly friend. Also, stop it, I'm gonna DM you something.
So 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 good thing Nidoqueen, whenever I evolve it, is a mount Pokemon by default. Miss you too, Stoppy.
Stop it, check DMs.
That's why. Which ability do you want more, Med?
Well, let's do this first. Okay,
Dang, so close.
it is not a shiny. This is a 76. Let me take a look. What did they say it was again? Lightning Rod and Motor
Lightning.
Drive?
So they're both of those getting hit by electric type.
Yeah, let's see. Lightning Rod. Trigger. A ranged electric type move is used within 10 meters of the user. Is turned into a one target move and is redirected at the user without fail and cannot miss. This negates lock on or mind reader. User special attack is raised by +1 combat stage. User is immune to the damage and the effects of electric type attacks.
The other one is if you get
really good.
The other one is if you get hit by an electric attack, you're immune to it, but you raise your speed by 1 combat stage.
Okay, so Lightning Rod is a heck of a lot better.
But anyway, Mentor, we can eventually change if you get the wrong one.
It's not okay. Obviously, yes, this would be better. It's not high on the priority list because both of these
they both
are still
stay
good,
the same,
and it is going to be Motor Drive.
Not horrible. Its high ability is Sap Sipper,
which is really good.
And then it's one of it. It has Runaway and Sprint as its advanced abilities.
So the issue of why Lightning Rod is better than Motor Drive is Dawn was never going to hit me with an electric attack anyway.
But now a teammate could.
Now a teammate could, yes.
I can't right now.
Sorry, like, maybe a grunt might, because they don't really remember the type matchups that well, but a gym leader?
Well, Dawn could also just forget.
That's also true.
This, in the nicest way, do you think Elindra would like think to use an electric type move against an electric type?
Absolutely.
Depends on what they have.
Let's go ahead and exclamation point roll.
Up attack, down defense. That is lonely.
Oh, it was lonely?
No, not a lonely. Not a lonely Zappy Zebra.
Now I think we just have a Musa missing a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I already know what me and B have DM'd about what Pokemon B's getting.
I will be a little bit honest. I'm gonna do this I'm gonna be a bit secretive about this. So
Ooh,
I'm basically doing things in DMs with Dawn and Stoppy.
I will narrate some of it, but keep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so basically, so the recording doesn't lose
Yes,
everything,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So the recording has at least something. I'll try to come up with something, but I want to type out at least the pieces of what I'm doing first, and then I know you know.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do I'm gonna do it, and then I'll tell the story if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
Shockwave and Thunderwave.
Oh my. Thank you, Matt. I do have an electric Pokemon now. I'm Flappy.
So, okay. Do me a favor of roll perception.
okay.
If
Please,
you need,
please. If I fail this roll, I'm gonna be so
if you
sad.
fail, I'll help you be with my perception.
I still also have
Okay.
one more. Let me help you out here.
That's that.
Oh,
I don't fail. I
you
don't.
don't
Okay,
fail.
you are very much succeeded in following it, is all I'm gonna say, okay?
Yay! Okay.
You can
Oh,
keep your eye on it,
So
you're
okay?
doing
so
what I think you are, aren't you?
so I'll say this. So while you guys are catching your Pokemon, Musa spots a Pokemon kind of leaving the area. She spots a Pokemon leaving the area, and she kind of she follows it, not drawing any attention to herself. We've got um Ruby's catching her Blitzel. Uh, Igneous is catching. What did you just catch? You just caught it.
Nidoran female.
Nidoran. Yes,
Nidorino.
yeah,
Nidorina.
your female Nidoran. That's the blue one. So you're catching your
Yes.
blue Nidoran. Uh, Ruby's catching her Blitzel. Musa's kind of following a Pokemon off on her own. Um, so at some point, you guys turn around. Probably, you've caught your Pokemon, and you see like it's completely like her Bubbles is still there, kind of like looking in the direction Musa had gone, but isn't currently with Musa. Um, yes, Musa's off on her own right now. I'll let you guys do what you guys do with that.
This
But
isn't good. Do you think she might have got kidnapped? We know the team evil base is this direction.
We see Bubbles, right?
yeah, you guys see Bubbles.
Um, Bubbles. Did you see where Musa went?
Bubbles nods.
Uh,
Bubbles, I will say this, Bubbles doesn't seem worried.
Okay.
okay. Bubbles seems okay. Hey, buddy. Why didn't you head off with her?
Um, but Bubbles kind of. Okay, sorry. I'm like, how do I do this?
Go,
But
Vasilisa,
Bubbles,
translate.
um, but Bubbles kind of looks at at Vasilisa. Um, this is a gesture you all will see and probably recognize. Bubbles puts one of the fins up to their mouth, kind of like a shh kind of thing.
Oh. So she's keeping it secret.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
Bubbles is gonna nod.
I, um,
But
okay.
she'll Bubbles will look at Vasilisa, and will say, this is what the translation will say, and Musa is okay.
All right. I mean, I'm with you. Don't get me wrong. We're just a little concerned.
Okay. Igneous is going to send out this Carmi and send in the air. Tell it. I want to keep an eye out for Musa, but don't intervene unless they look like they're in trouble. So like,
Okay.
don't be spotted.
Okay. Um.
Since it's always Musa wants to do something alone and maybe
Yeah.
needs quiet.
I mean, obviously, she left Bubbles here, so she intends to come back. Just also, I mean, going off on her own, it's not great. But
The
it's fine.
Pokemon.
It's fine. I trust her. She's very capable.
She's probably the most capable of all of us. I throw shoes at people, but just in case, that's why Skarmy's there to keep an eye on her without giving herself away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's up, Don?
So you continue your thing. I'll do the next bit of you
I'm
decide.
done.
Yeah.
Okay. Pokemon, no, like hears you like step on something as you
Mhm.
bend down, right?
Mhm.
And turns around and looks at you kind of warily, but also slightly curious in a
Mhm.
sense. Like head
Um.
tilted to the side kind of look.
Mhm. She'll say, "I'm
Also a kind
sorry."
of like sizing you up sort of thing
Yeah.
as well. Like, can I take you on in a fight kind of Pokemon?
She looks down at like the stick or whatever that she stepped on. She go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you." Like, she immediately is then, going back to her, "Oops, I didn't mean to do that" kind of reaction. Um, it's probably depending on how well, the Pokemon can probably tell that she's fairly nervous to be doing this. Um, she's fairly nervous. She kind of looks back in the direction she came from, and then back at the Pokemon, and she'll just kind of say, "I." Uh, she'll she's like faltering, like she doesn't really know how to put into words what she wants to say, to this Pokemon. Um,
Pokemon
eventually
approaches.
she
Sorry.
yeah, sorry. So eventually she manages to come out with the I'm sorry. I left my friends to come find you. Um, I I'm not so confident on my own. And this is so obvious. This is so stinking obvious that she's not she's not a she's like she had she is like so like nervous about doing about what she's doing here.
Pokemon approaches you a bit more and just kind of does a little like comforting thing. Like, I'll show you the gesture in DMs because the gesture gives
Hmm.
a bit of way of what the Pokemon
Hmm.
is, and that's like thing,
Yeah.
right?
Um. She'll. I imagine it's kind of a bit of a nuzzle kind of thing.
That is what
Oh,
it's
like
doing.
that.
That
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Okay. She'll kind of giggle in response and kind of like pat its head kind of thing.
It's kind of like obviously leading into the
Hmm.
pants in response. Well, not stopping
Yeah.
doing what
And she'll
it's.
kind of, her she's definitely enjoying this moment. Um and then, she'll she'll talk to it a bit, laughing. She's happy now. Like she's not as nervous.
The Pokemon is a lot less scared of you now. Like,
Yeah.
basically, the Pokemon saw your nervousness and it's like, I don't need to be scared of this person. I can take this person in a fight. You know what? I'll have this person not be nervous anymore. It's basically what the Pokemon did. And so, like, the Pokemon's like very calm, very just like happy and content being there, but also cheering you up. And hear what you said, looks at you and just like, and kind of responds in a kind of affirmative way,
Mhm.
clearly understanding what you're saying in a
Yeah.
sense of like in a sense, but also in a way of knowing in a sense.
Okay.
By the way, once this has happened and once the whole thing's been revealed, we'll explain the missing bits, right?
I have
Yeah,
a
fair
feeling I
enough.
know what's going on. A very strong feeling.
Wait, but you can DM me if you want. You guess. I won't confirm or deny it though.
I am an incredibly confused individual, as I do not get hints.
Very response. Very like it. Very response. It responds. It
Yup.
responds very positively to that sentence. Like very like you can hear happy noises from the Pokemon, basically.
Um, she'll kind of pull out one of her more her she'll kind of look at it. Um, she'll kind of look at the Pokemon. Is it a boy or a girl? So I can actually use pronouns.
We roll with D2, okay?
Okay. I know. Yeah. You'll.
Because I
It's
was
a
gonna
girl.
say, don't you
It's a
choose?
guy.
It's a
Okay.
girl.
It's a girl.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes. Um. Okay. Well, I want because I'm doing it like this. I want to leave it up to Dawn. Um.
Fair.
So so Musa will kind of take out her one of her Pokeballs. Um. And kind of hold it in front of the Pokemon, and she'll kind of like say, so what do you think? What do you think, girl? Do you think we can
Just
do
like
this?
happily just like basically bats at it and hits the button.
Okay. So I guess this is a roll to catch.
Roll to catch, but pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah,
Unless you roll like a
basically.
96, 97, 99, 98.
Yeah, there's like 4 numbers.
All right.
Yeah,
Yay.
good.
Okay, and I'll
It's
do one
got
more roll.
ding, ding,
You know.
ding, ding.
Let's
Cool.
see.
What
50.
Ah, even 50. That's great.
The most mid.
Because I have a strong feeling I know what Pokemon this could be.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm sending you a picture in
Okay.
a sense of don't be too sad. Look at
Oh.
that.
Uh-huh. That's
It's
fine.
not that pretty. Like, don't be too sad. It's pretty ugly.
Don't worry about
Mm-hmm.
not getting a shiny. It's a Uggo.
All right. Um. So
Damn, there's
yeah,
so many good
we
Pokemon who have Uggo shinies.
Yeah.
I'll let you do the reveal and everything be from now on.
yeah I'll so Musa, Musa will come back to the group. Um.
Oh, hey.
And yeah. Hey.
Hey, we were a bit worried about you. I sent
Uh.
Sparmy to keep an eye on you, but told them to
Yeah.
stay back.
I kind of saw him. Yeah.
Like, I didn't want them interrupting whatever you're doing, but if you
No,
look like
it's
you're in
okay.
trouble, they would have helped.
She'll kind of smile. Whatever's just happened, she's in a very good mood. Like she's still quiet as she normally is, but you can tell whatever's just happened, it was a good thing. She'll say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you guys. I just I saw Pokemon I really wanted, and so I kind of followed it. I didn't mean to worry you guys. I left Bubbles here so you guys knew I was okay."
Oh yeah, no, Bubbles did
Uh,
a great job. Luckily, I have a Pokemon who could talk in my brain, so...
yeah, I'm sure that made her job a bit easier. She says, kind of like like rubbing, patting Bubbles' head. Um, as Bubbles kind of like how seals like have like like the way like their nose bounces kind of when they're balancing a ball on their nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bubbles kind of does that. There's no ball, not a bubble. She just kind of like does that like sort of head movement as the happy affection. Um,
So did everything
so
go well?
yeah, yeah, I think it did. You'll notice. Um, okay, I'm realizing. Did I catch anything with a regular Pokeball?
I don't
I'm
think
just.
so.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
a starter.
Well, yeah, it will be the starter. But so you'll notice. Um, shoot, hold on.
Apparently, we don't notice shit.
Hold on. I'm asking something because I don't remember. I don't know if Dawn
I
knows
don't
the
think you
answer to this.
specified what ball you
I don't
used.
remember.
Okay.
I think that might be the only one that's normal Pokemon.
That might have been the only normal Pokemon. Okay.
Ben, can you check DMs?
Sure.
It's nothing to do with the thing. It's more we want to.
Oh, I said don't worry about catching the poke. Don't worry about getting a shiny in this Pokemon. It's a fucking Uggo.
Oh.
Okay, stop it. You got it.
No,
Stop it wanting to card it.
that's fair.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to be a slightly censored version of that, but that's fine.
Stopping has sworn before, so I would say
Oh yeah, but it's just
good.
usually when people quote me,
Yeah.
they take out the like 75 fucks that I say.
Oh no, because it's usually me. That's why. Um.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so
So,
I think
okay,
there's like
so
a
I
I
will
think there's
say,
like a pregnant pause between your as we're all just sort of looking at each
yeah.
other and we're like,
Well, so basically, what I'm trying to remember was, I mentioned she caught the Pokemon with a regular Pokeball. I think there is one Pokemon that I think she caught with a regular Pokeball. One Pokemon. So when she comes back, you guys don't seem to notice anything different with her like Pokeball belt collection. Um, you know, to your eyes, nothing seems different except for the fact that she seems particularly happy. Um,
so do we get to meet the new friendo?
uh, she'll kind of smile a little bit and she'll say, "Let's head back to town. We can do it then."
Okay.
Okay, Miss Secrets.
You guys head back into town. The guards let you pass. At this
Yep.
point, basically, if I'd shown the guards all your photos and stuff, so
Yeah.
they know you specifically, like you guys are fine.
I just kind of give like a little playful smile as I'm like, wouldn't be Musa without a performance. And as we do, I'll go ahead and we'll just assume, by the way, that I've just boxed somebody or whatever, so
Mhm.
that I can show everybody my two new friends. Uh, that being Fifi, my fletchling, and Marty, my Blitzel.
Ignis will do
All
the
right.
same, and Ignis will send out Athena the Nidorina and Wantless the Fluffy.
You guys have all met. You've met Cubone. Hold on. I'm gonna stat my Pokemon first. Hold on.
That's
Fair.
fair.
Yeah. Or at least a little. Well, okay. Uh.
Did you roll ability and natures for Rando Face?
I don't think.
Maybe it only gets one basic ability. Maybe it's fucking Maybelline. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Okay, it is 2 abilities, and I'll roll for the. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Mm. I'll just. Was this the Dawn, look at what I got. Was this the errata or was this the regular? What were we doing for this one?
Waiting for it to show up. Give me a second.
Oh, hold on. I haven't picked it out. Hold on.
That really makes me think it's a specific.
This one.
I mean, it could be anything. There's 150 erratas in this game.
Which one were we doing?
I'm gonna ask Weepin because Weepin might know.
It's the Pokemon I'm thinking of it. So it's an edited errata, Dawn. If it's the one I think it is, the one that
Edited.
errata.
Okay.
It's an
Can you
edited
tell me
errata, I believe.
what we did with it
I
then?
don't know what the edit is. I don't remember.
I can send it to you, BBs. I'm pretty sure I know what Pokemon you got based on. There's a few keys.
Sorry, Weepin's figured it out. It's going to be revealed soon, man. Don't worry. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
There's the B. There's the
Do
B.
do 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 autism.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like, so I'll just send you frequency change
Okay.
as well.
Okay. So
But
I'll.
here's that, but it would be the frequency also you would need to edit slightly.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll do that.
No, I pretty much knew it was.
Oh,
Mike,
that needs
Mike,
to stop
weeping. Your
immediately.
mic is dying. Your mic is dying.
That any better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
for now.
4 and
I pretty much
5.
4 and 5
That
down, special
is-
defense, up speed.
No, up special defense, down speed. It's always up first.
Sorry, that is
Uh,
sassy.
You know what? I
It's very
love that.
It's a
I
very sassy-
love that.
Like,
Okay.
I
Can't wait
had a
That
to
is
see
50
how
amazing.
sassy this mon is.
I had a 50-50 on what mon it was until you asked for a gender.
All right. So we've got that. Okay. So, hold on. I'm gonna ask another question. Sorry. Hold on.
Ooh, that gets some good moves.
Oh man, I'm so happy for you.
And exactly 6 by level 15.
Oh hell yeah.
Unlike my Flaffy, I think only has 5. Yeah, no, Flaffy got 6. It's just no. Who was that thing? Nidorina only has 5, and none of them are over a DB4, even with Stab. Why is Poison Sting only a DB2?
Because Poison Sting sucks.
So okay. So as you're all gathered around, you guys we're all sharing Pokemon and stuff, and she had her Cubone out. She's kind of gonna look around. She's the last person to share her second Pokemon. And she does toss out the Pokeball, and out appears a Growlithe. And all the other Pokemon were probably all kind of hovering around their new trainers. This Growlithe, sure, it kind of stays with when it gets sent out, it kind of hovers around Musa at first. She kind of pets her on the head, the Growlithe, on the head and then kind of, they look at each other. Musa kind of nods. The Growlithe understands, and the Growlithe, in the way like a puppy might like super eagerly run up to meet a new person.
Yeah.
The Growlithe does this sort of happy puppy run over to Ruby, as Musa hands Ruby the Growlithe's Pokeball.
Wait, what? What?
Uh, and now you guys see the like the shyness of Musa like come out again as she says, I saw you kind of look between her and the zebra, and I know you went after the zebra, Blitzel, I think it is. Well, I wanted to get you the uh growlithe that you seem to want. Um, I kind of named her Bella. I hope that's okay with you. Um, if not, I'm sure might respond to a different name. Like when you see her, like you can tell like her confidence level is like definitely going up and down and up and down as she's doing this.
I
And sure.
I love that name for her. Um, wow. uh, that's so nice. That's and like you ran off like on your own to.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, this is certainly a surprise. Ah, wow. I. Oh, you know what? And she's going to pull out Fifi's Pokeball. She goes, you know, it would be, it wouldn't be ideal to like double up on types on a team and such. Plus, I mean, let's be honest, you're so much better with birds and flying types. I was mostly looking because I didn't want to feel left out of the flying squad, but um honestly, I think that you would be incredible with a Talonflame behind you.
Music kind of like freezes. Um, she kind of is it what kind of Pokeball was this? Like
Oh,
regular
this is
straight ball?
this is the friend. No,
Oh,
this is not the friend ball. This is not the friend ball. This
no, the
was
friend
the lure
ball,
ball.
lure ball. Okay.
The friend ball is the Marty. I was like, don't give the friend ball.
Um, so she kind of looks at the Pokeball. She kind of gently like tries to push it back to you, like push your hand back to you. She said, you didn't uh
It's not.
like like
I accept your
like it."
gift. This is not a trade. This is not a trade. This is so that we always have a piece of each other with us at all times.
How
So,
I'm just gonna ask how is the fletchling doing with
well,
this? What's the
it's actually
is
a
it
Fletchender,
or
I'll say,
oh
because our
fletchender?
Yeah,
evolves
I
at
Okay.
told Med
15.
that. I told Med that.
So
Oh, I didn't know
is it
that.
still out? Is it still out or did you put it back away?
It's still out.
Okay.
Um, I think it when it comes over, it's a little bit confused because B, you weren't here when I caught the Fletchender, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the same thing as like with the Blitzel where I like recruited it. I basically
Mhm.
stuck this thing to a tree branch and then just kept pelting Pokeballs at it.
Also, Matt, I want to send you the edited rod for Intimidate, since you'll need that as
Yeah.
well.
So yes,
Oh sure.
we'll do the stats stuff.
Um, but I think it comes over and it's like a little bit confused, as like what the uh what was the whole point of like you catching me and everything like that, and I was just kind of like I and I kind of bend down to Fifi. I want you to protect her, and she'll protect you. But she. And I think at this point is the first time she sort of is able to meet your eyes. She means a
Okay.
lot to me. So please keep her safe. And it's going to, like, look between me, look between you, and kind of looks over and gives almost like a soldier like nod, you know, of like, I get this vibe and I'm here for it.
Um, I guess kind of, at that she does kind of accept the lure ball. She kind of it's almost like halting almost the way she takes it because it's like she just doesn't know what to say. Uh um and then she'll look at she'll kind of, Bella, who she'd already had this sort of pact with already. She'll kind of say, "Now you like as much confidence as she can muster right now when she's, you know,
Fully putting on a performance.
oh yeah, but it's a very like broken performance. Like you protect Ruby now too, okay? You keep her safe." And then whereas you met Musa's eyes when you said it, Musa doesn't quite know how to meet your eyes, as she says, "'Cause I think she means a lot to me too."
Uh, Ruby's full red in the face, but kind of gives like a bit of a giggle. And it's like, your, your shyness is adorable, but you really. I hope that you grow to have confidence that is equal to just truly how amazing you are. And I don't know why you don't. And it's not my story to tell, but you're truly something.
Once again, that sort of very like not like uncomfortable, but like shy smile that you've definitely grown very accustomed to at this point from her. She kind of gives you that sort of smile in the I don't really know what to say, so I'm gonna smile because it's something kind of thing.
She then will kneel down to the Growlithe. So, Bella, I guess you and I are going to be traveling together, huh? Well, I'm putting together quite the little cheer squad here, so let's hear your cheer. And you're going to hear little, like, high pitched, happy barks. And I'll be like, you know, I think you're going to fit in just right, just perfectly well here. Give her little scritches behind the ears. Huh. How do you think, how do you think Varys is doing with his captures?
They're probably trying to eat his foot again.
Yeah, he's got some. He's got kind of a danger sense going on with him. uh, and yeah,
So
is that where you would like to end our catching
I
session?
do have a request for both B and Med though. about your wish lists. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
So I've all asked you previously to put like if there's a pseudo you want, stuff like that. I would like
Okay.
you to, because both I've either talked to Neo or Weepin, and this is in case this comes up, and I know, put a fossil that you would want. Any fossil.
Oof.
Okay, that means I need to know fossil Pokemon. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I have to look them up too, because if I remember, I'm not a huge fan of fossil Pokemon.
I think UFB would at least be a fan of Amora.
That's
Yours
kind of the one
adorable
that
and amazing. That's what I
that's
have.
kind of the one that I first thought of. I will be entirely honest. Was
Beautiful
probably
ice
gonna
dino.
be Amura.
Beautiful
One
ice
second.
dino.
One second. Also, added my
Yeah,
new
we're
Pokemon
done.
to the breeding sheet.
Yeah, we're done
But-
now, though.
By the way, men, we named it after your dog Bella, not my dog Bella.
Yeah.
So if you do
So,
looking at PTU and Mythical
the
World, there's all the fossils.
yeah. So basically the I mean I sent you some of the screenshots of what the DMs were happening. Also, when Weeping says, "Oh, I think I know what's going on," and you go, "I'm confused," I'm like, I love that you're the one that's confused.
I was
Also,
super
I'm like, I'll be
adorable.
a little bit honest. I'm kind of glad you were the one who was confused, so then I could surprise you even more. Because then I could surprise you with it.
So what gender is Fifi, by the way?
Fifi is a girl as well.
So theoretically, in
Also,
the future, you two could give each other an egg of what you just gave each other.
we
Both
could
of
do
them are
that.
female, and we have
Um,
breeding Pokemon of the groups.
and basically, so then I said, "Do you have a theme you're going for names?" Don says that they don't think so. I'm like, okay, well then, what about your dogs? Of course,
And the only
the
name could
only
remember
one
was
that
Bella.
yeah, the only one that Don and Stoppy could remember was Bella.
Because I
Well,
have 3 friends with dogs called Bella.
so you want to hear something funny, y'all?
What?
Oh,
You want to know the female dog name that you missed?
oh,
What?
Fifi?
Athena.
Oh, Athena?
oh.
So
Oh.
we have 2 Pokemon that got caught in this half of the session that technically have the name of both of my dogs.
Yeah, so
Oh,
only
that's
one of them was
right.
intentional.
But yeah, we've been sent the pictures of all the fossils in BTU and Mythical World.
I put like 2 different
Okay.
fossils. I wouldn't mind pretty much any of them, but those fit my style more. And I just put them in the same line with a slash between them. I don't know how much I'll be using Nidorina for a while since it only has DB4 moves.
Fair.
I
Fair.
am
Also-
looking at some terrible ass mods.
Also, B, you have a choice. Flitzender has both Guster and Firestarter.
Yeah.
So, unless you want to struggle
Interesting.
on it twice with each type.
Also, hey, Bea, do you remember the ability I had that let me go guaranteed go first the next round in initiative on Shaman?
The rocket,
Rocket,
yeah.
which is Talonflame's high ability.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Just wanted to inform you of that Talonflame gets
Also-
Rocket.
Nice.
Can I just say
Oh,
the
I'm gonna go ahead.
Talonflame line is underrated?
Such a good line.
Oh,
Do
absolutely.
we talk? So here's a little fun fact about me too. So when I was first, like the first time I got like into Pokemon Beyond cards was like when Kalos came out.
Sorry, y'all. We're gonna go probably into a lot of talking on this, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this catching session. Thank you very much for watching, and if you want to see these Pokemon in action, head on over to the stream, twitch.tv/CampfireStoriesRPG, and see these events live on Sundays at 6 p.m. EST. And we'll see you by the firelight.